What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we are embarking on another journey here on Terabyt Reacts. Prison Break season 4 is over, and I was told very early on to watch the final break. Now, this is a movie, I believe. It's more of a movie. I don't know how long it is. I actually do need to check to see how long it is. No matter how long it is, we're gonna watch it anyways. This is supposed to be what took place within the 4-year time skip that we got at the end of season 4, before they revealed that Michael was dead. Okay, that's what it entails. So I want to see what happened here. Was there a conclusion to the dismantling of the company? What happened? We know that they all got exonerated except for Teabag. Yeah, we're gonna see how things go. There's only like 9 episodes for season 5. I'm probably not gonna be I'm probably going to be reacting to that next weekend, not this weekend. Okay. A lot of I want to start a couple of new shows this weekend as well, so not that you guys, well, you should care because you should still watch everything that I put out and don't abandon me after watching Prison Break, but we'll see how things go. Anyways, we're gonna jump into this. As I said, I don't know how long it is, but we'll see when we get there how I edit it, whatever this situation is. But in any case, let's jump into it. Guys, if you are watching this, the series is over. I'm pretty sure by the time you're watching this on YouTube, the series is over on the channel. Well, not on the channel, but the series is over. I've finished watching it by the time you're seeing this on YouTube. So if you want to watch season 5, probably you don't want to because you have your qualms about the show or whatever the situation. Now, I don't know what season 5 is going to be about at this point that I'm sitting here, but in any case, if you are watching this, I appreciate you for sticking around for this long, because I know that many people did not really like the further seasons or whatever, but if you stuck it out with me, watch my reactions anyways, really do appreciate you. So thank you once again. Anyways, hopefully you guys stick around to watch another show with me. I will be putting out a new schedule at least for what's coming up next, because I'm going to switch things up a little bit for the next things that I'm doing. We're going to be doing 2 new TV shows, not 1, 2 new TV shows to replace Prison Break, which is going to air like two times each per week. So we'll see what those 2 TV shows are going to be. Hopefully you guys stick around. As I said, I'm going to implement back movies into the situation. The last month or so, I have been going through a lot. Lost a loved one, got sick directly after the funeral. It was tough, and again, guys can see I'm still kind of battling, this cough that I have. So it's been a little bit tough. But anyways, we're gonna jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
You ready? Didn't think I'd be this nervous. Now or never.
You must be Michael. Your friend Fernando tells me you could use my services today.
Very much so.
Oh, it's him getting married. Okay.
You look beautiful.
Oye, papi, this one has Puerto Rican blood in her, I think. Look at her.
Excuse me?
Sorry to break up the party.
What the hell's going on?
We have an arrest warrant.
We settled this with the feds weeks ago.
Sir, back up. We're not here for you. We're here for her. Sara Tancredi, you're under arrest for the murder of Christina Hampton.
What? She didn't kill
Christina.
anyone.
Michael.
Christina Hampton? Who the fuck is Christina Hampton?
Why did Kellerman send you if you can't do anything?
They're trying to break both of you. Look, she has a constitutional right to reasonable visitation. I'll draw up an order to show cause and get it before a judge immediately.
Oh yeah,
Security camera only shows Sara stepping up and firing at the victim.
her mom? His mom?
Misfire.
I mean, she did kill her.
To you. To a jury, she's Christina Hampton, technology consultant. And because she was so good at hiding her true identity, we can't prove otherwise.
How much time is she looking at?
It's murder.
25 to life.
25 to life, dude.
This one's yours.
Am I supposed to be in a different facility?
I don't think so.
I haven't been convicted of anything yet. I'm supposed to be in a jail. This is prison.
Overcrowding and budget cuts fish.
Damn. So they just...
Look, this jail prison hybrid thing's BS. Come on. The other wing's practically empty. You can ride it out till your court date there.
This...
What's going on?
You know, at first, I couldn't place your name. Tancredi.
I remembered your pretty face from the papers.
You're not going anywhere, fish. You decided to leave a door open for your boyfriend and his 7 convict pals. And we ain't gonna let anything like that happen again.
Bitch.
Don't worry, we won't hit the baby basket.
That's right. It looked like that welcome wagon ran over your face.
It looks that way, huh?
If you need something, I know all these guards. Most of them owe me.
I appreciate that. I can take care of myself.
Oh, my bad. I don't know what made me think you couldn't take care of yourself.
Who's watching her? It's gotta be... It's probably Gretchen.
You know, all we need is a little cash spread around the place.
I told you, the government's frozen my assets.
You telling me you can't get your hands on the cash? I mean, that's the least you could do, considering you was gonna kill me not too long ago.
Goodbye, Theodore. Looks like we've got a new neighbor. I'm never gonna get out of this prison alive. I know that. I want to bring my enemy down with me. I want her dead. They're not gonna let me out of here, no matter how many shysters I hire. Get that to our friend in the sister cells across the compound.
Oh, why after all this time would Gretchen want to kill Sara, though?
You're much braver than I give you credit for. Either that or you're amazingly naive. Do I look like I want to talk to you? That's her wife. And those are her kids. Are you okay? Stay the hell away from me.
You and your baby are gonna be okay.
You know the strychnine didn't get into my meatloaf all by itself, right?
Well, then you need to talk to the warden about it. Then how about talking to me about your face? You wanna tell me how that happened?
I caught an elbow playing basketball. Do I deliver in here?
No. The day we induce, we'll secure you in an ambulance. There'll be 3 armed guards in there with me when you give birth.
Do I get to see my baby?
I've seen this process a dozen times. After the mothers come back here, the depression's almost unbearable. My advice, it's a lot less messy if you just think of yourself as a surrogate.
Bitch, what? Yo, think of yourself as a surrogate for your actual baby? What kind of dumbass... That is the dumbest advice you could give to somebody who's a depression about a baby.
Jesus Christ and Scooby-Doo.
Someone tried to poison Sara today.
Mercy.
Only you would be depraved enough to think that killing an innocent woman and her unborn child would bring you some kind of peace before your execution.
Just like the 4th of July and Christmas Day rolled into one.
I'm asking you, father to father, to leave her alone.
Michael, if you were killed, your pain would last a moment. If Sara were killed, your pain would last the rest of your life. But don't worry, Michael. If I find out anything, I'll be sure to let you know.
Really? Don't worry. We come
Life
get
can be
you.
tough. If I grant her a transfer, everybody's going to want one.
What about segregated housing?
Is there something that I should know about the structural integrity of SHU?
I could see where this is going.
I know who you are, and I'm not going to let you turn my prison into the next Fox River.
All I'm trying to do is keep my wife alive.
I've worked cases under 43 different agents. Alexander Mahone is the smartest, most honorable man I've ever had the pleasure of serving with.
Well, I can't help but feel a bit offended because obviously I am not as honored as this drug-addicted murderer. Let's move on, shall we? All those in favor of reinstating Alexander Mahone.
Trying to get back into the FBI.
Thank you for the invite, Richard. It's always a pleasure.
Why is he trying to get back into
Alex,
the FBI?
This ruling can be revisited if you were able to sufficiently demonstrate just how committed you are to a life of service. We have concerns that Michael Schofield may have other plans for her.
So this is why you invite me in here.
If Schofield were to be able to pull off this plot of another breakout, the public embarrassment would be immense to the Bureau. So, having someone to get us credible information, that would be worth something to us. Give me a reason to give it to you.
I don't even know why you want.
What's
This
your
don't,
plan after we
bruh.
break her
This
out?
don't make no freaking sense. I'm gonna say this off bat. That does not make any sense. Alex did not want to go back to the Bureau. He did not want to go back to the Bureau. Nothing indicated that he wanted back that life. Nothing indicated that at the end of season 4. Like, why is this happening? He was exonerated. He got his life back. He lost his son to the company. This don't make no fucking sense, bro. There's got to be something else to it. Plus, wasn't he? Oh, he never went to the reunion at after the time skip. He didn't go there with him. Would he betray them like that though? I don't think so though. Like they did so much together.
You on the run again?
First things first. Let's get her out of there.
Hey, Bobby. The Fed that arrested Sara, it's outside, staking us out.
I don't know what you want, but I promise you I will go down fighting.
Damn, baby, I ain't gonna hurt you. Hell, I ain't gonna touch you. See, I run the motor pool detail in here. And I was thinking if you want to get yourself a little fresh air and not have to worry about getting stuck in the back, then you could come and work with me.
You're the Fed for my wedding.
Yeah, you can call me Agent Wheatley.
I could call you a lot of things.
Would really be your loss is getting your wife killed by doing something stupid.
Are you threatening Sara?
No, not at all. I'm just saying if you were gonna try and revoke her sentence, bullets fly, Michael. And if she were to get hurt, that'd be on you.
Fence line is 4 feet from the road. 32 feet from the east camera.
Hurry up, they're gonna see the laser.
I'm going as fast as I can, Bobby.
Well, you just a natural. I bet you was a hell of a surgeon.
Handing out condoms, the cons don't make you no damn surgeon.
What in the hell is the matter with you?
You ain't even asked
For
me
real,
if she can
for
come
real,
on up
for
in
real.
here.
One
and
day,
have
for real. Can we go one day without your mouth? One. She's just a jealous type, you know. You want to watch your tone, Agatha?
Sorry.
Or you want me to take off my belt? Kid. It's rough. It's hard.
Bitches are
We're
delusional, bro.
It's important that
They are delusional, bro.
have one.
What?
I have a family. I have a husband.
Oh, you got a husband? Is he here? They let him bring you in here with you when you came?
No.
So, you know, if this ain't for you, that's cool. Then you pick up that nasty oil and take it out and put it in the repository.
Okay. Get your hands off me. When I'm good and ready. What's Burroughs doing by the fence? Please don't make me ask you again, Sarah.
You tried to kill me. Line it up, Krantz. Back inside.
I want you to pass along an offer to your boy. What he's paying his people to dust that Tancredi chicken bitch pop. My woman will do it for a cut rate. Tell him if he's offering 100 grand, my girl will take 30. No, 40. 40.
So you have no cash whatsoever.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over the sound of that broken record.
Oh, to what do we owe the honor?
I've been thinking.
Please, what?
Please, may I be a part of your family?
It's something you gotta prove. It's a commitment to the family code.
You get branded.
Sara can get herself back to motor pool. I think we can find our way inside.
Sure looks like you've been busy.
Yeah, but warrant, Agent Wheatley.
A warrant? No, I don't need one. But over mine.
What evidence? Those pictures were taken from public property. That prison was paid for by the taxpayers. So all you have evidence of is an exonerated citizen standing on a public road taking pictures of a public building. Last I checked.
It's not a crime.
I told you that
What?
all of this was a peace offering. The warden won't let me see my wife. So I figured if I found a few lapses in security, pointed them out as a gesture of good faith, she might change her mind.
Is that so?
Just stab him in the throat. We can move on.
If anything comes up, right?
You'll be the first to know.
Like what?
A favor?
I don't do favors for Carl.
As I understand it, you do favors for those who reciprocate.
Gretchen is a baddie, bro. Like,
Is that true?
Looky here.
No! That brown ain't mine, boss. You know this! I don't do no drugs! Who put that in here? I don't do no drugs! Nobody's going down for this!
Oh my God. Who did this to you?
I'm okay. Baby's okay.
Sarah, I'm so sorry. Did you get my letter?
I did.
I know sometimes it's hard for me to express what I want to say, but I hope you understood what I meant to tell you.
I did.
You were there for me. I will be there for you.
Okay.
oh, you are Michael Schofield.
I was thinking a lot about the photos and the mock-up that you showed me at the loft, and I ran a few tests. And lo and behold, I found a blind spot right along the fence line over here due to a retrofit. It's a good thing I found this when I did, before anyone tried to escape.
Told y'all. Somebody stab him in the throat. Call it a day.
Have you ever worn a parachute?
Don't worry. I think I've got a plan.
Yeah, Sucre has worn a
We're gonna need some help
parachute.
from an old friend.
You want a favor from me?
Just hear me out. All you gotta do is set off the fire alarm in here tomorrow night, 7:30. That's it. Krantz has put a hit on her. It's her one shot of keeping her alive.
Why would you go to Teabag? You literally could have approached Lincoln. Why Teabag? You could have literally approached anybody else in this prison and they probably would have helped. Like, why would you go to Teabag of all people that don't like y'all, that y'all sent back to prison, right? Why would he help? Why would he help? And this is the thing, right? This is the thing. And I talked about this during I think season 4, where I was just like, Teabag should have been out of the show a long time ago. It wouldn't have mattered. His presence in the show is just fan service. It's obvious it was just because people like his character why they kept him in the show, because they could have found somebody else, not necessarily to play the role, but not the character of Teabag, but the other things that took place in the show that from season 3 onwards, like, he didn't need to be in Sona. We could have used a different character to play the role that he played up until, you know, the end of season 4. It didn't have to be Teabag. You get what I'm saying? Teabag is just a familiar face in the show at this point. And here we go again. They're making him relevant because the fans like his character. And this is not, you know what I'm saying? This is not me hating on Teabag or I don't want to see him in the show. I just feel like they have prolonged his character in the show to the point of this is not necessary for them to go back to him for him to help, because now he might escape again, because he's gonna want in. He's not gonna just set off an alarm just because you ask him to set off an alarm. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I guess they're gonna, for some money, I guess they're gonna give him some money. So let's see.
Put $5,000 in your kick once this whole thing jumps off.
The love of Michael's life, that's only worth $5,000?
It's the best we can do.
Well, like a day for you, I know somebody who does. The general's man. He's got the payout for Sarah's hit. Wire that money to me by 7 p.m. tomorrow, and we're on business.
You think you would have lasted this long if I wanted you dead? By what you did. You're still alive. You think it's hard to stay alive when you know who's coming after you? I'm coming with you. Or nobody's going.
If Michael has this misguided belief that Sarah's life is in danger, he's gonna find a way back into that prison. Your job won't be over until you give us enough evidence to put him back behind bars.
You know how it is, man. You should have never agreed to help them in no capacity whatsoever. So you know they're gonna rope you back in one way or the other. I'm highly disappointed in him.
Where have you been? What did I miss? I need you to find a plane and a pilot. And I need you two to take care of Teabag. Find out exactly who has this money and where they're keeping it by 7 p.m. tonight. Or Sarah's gonna die in there.
After everything they've done for Mahone, man, Mahone should not be even thinking of betraying them, but
trying to find a way to do this. There's really nothing you can do about it. Except pray for us tonight.
Pray for us.
We got a pilot. It's a guy I busted 20 years ago, running drugs across the Gulf. Went legit, runs a charter business now.
Must have jumped out of a few planes, huh? Talk to me, Mahone. What do you got?
Nothing yet.
I'm not gonna let him walk away from me like he did from you. It's going down if I gotta shoot him in the back.
wow.
Time for me to get paid now, fish.
Well. Oh.
Are we friends
Damn.
Get out of the way! What happened here? I didn't see anything, sir.
Oh, what happened here?
Yeah, what do you need? If I don't make it, I want you to make sure Sara and my brother get out of the country alive. I need to know they're gonna be okay. Take this.
I think trust him so much.
I trust you, Alex.
He does trust him. We all do. He knows that what he's doing is not right.
So this is Joe Daniels' number, right?
That's it. Is that enough information? You boys do me wrong. I have no qualms at all about singing loud and clear. You understand?
You know what? Just be ready.
Okay, no te preocupes. I'll take the money to Quick Ring and wire it to the bank.
We're ready. Thanks, buddy. For everything.
We need to get to the chapel. There's no way out of here right now. I'm gonna need you.
Here for the job.
Well, this is Mr. Daniels, but I didn't order any painters.
It's Wednesday, sir. I believe you did.
Okay, hold it right there. I'm calling the police.
Get out!
Can you just buy parachutes
Michael.
at a store?
There's a better way.
Miss, half hour.
Got any ideas? Yeah. Keep your head down and follow me. I'll think of something. You better think of something fast, because we have company.
Oh Lord. Oh no. If anybody in this show that you would be intimidated by, it would be Gretchen, and she's still just not that intimidated to me.
Yeah. I don't think it's her you have to worry about. Just be ready.
Oh, I just thought I'd let you know I came in some green. My personal preference is 2 Zagnut bars and a copy of the Times. So I'll see you in the AM.
You worthless son of a whore.
Go to hell! You got the money. Secret just dropped me off on the way to wire it.
Good. That means T-Bag's set.
Let's see how long it's gonna take him to get going.
Think about all the amazing stories you'll be able to tell your kid. You're gonna be the type of father our dad never was. Take care, Michael.
Now, I can't say that much for myself.
You don't even know what I had in mind yet. Okay, listen, you're right. Agatha isn't a killer. She's just a greedy little bitch who bit off more than she can chew.
Skittles? We cool. We
Damn, they call her Skittles. Well, damn.
Hey, okay.
Skittles about. Oh my God.
Plane should be overhead any minute. Hey, fellas, kill the lights.
There's no way Michael is gonna be there, bro. Because Mahone redirected it.
Stand by.
I wonder if this it's a dummy.
Let's go. Move in, man.
Redirected the whole thing. Yep.
The emergency team takes priority, sir.
I'm the leader of the emergency team. Now let me inside right now.
I have strict orders. No one gets inside at this point.
Why is the tank ready in front of me right now? Oh, we just got this situation under control. We're looking for it right now. Oh, my God. Are you all right?
It was Morgan. Check the kitchen. They might be in the kitchen.
I'm not gonna make it on my own. believe me or don't, Sarah, but make up your damn mind.
Gretchen she deserves to be helped. Like, I wanted them to help her. You know.
You gonna be able to make it? Yeah. Okay, it's no.
What are you doing, Gretchen?
Don't move! Scored in the dark now!
Please, I just...
On the ground!
God.
Excuse me?
He's always here. I was worried about my little girl on the outside. See if someone would watch over her.
Go check it out.
Damn, they not gonna let Gretchen get out. They closed.
Your account balance is $0 and 0 cents.
What's going on in bitch block? I don't know.
What's it worth to you to find out?
We gotta get through here.
The other side is a kind of escape hatch for the administrators in case of a riot.
If this is the same system they have in Fox River, that door can only be opened remotely from the central control room.
That's why we had to ask for help.
Exactly what did Schofield ask you to do?
Just light a fire in my cell. And the rest will just take care of itself.
The evacuation's only gonna get him out into the yard. Whatever he's up to, he needs noise and he needs chaos.
Michael, there's a...
It's okay. See, there's only one thing you can count on when you're dealing with Teabag. He's a rat.
He's a rat.
Okay. Beyond this door should be 100 yards of tunnel. On the other end of that is Link, and after that, there's a boat bound for white sand and blue water. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that shit ain't working.
I was afraid this might happen.
It's okay. It's all right. We're gonna keep moving and we're gonna find another way out of here.
I know what I have to do. The battery wasn't generating enough power to blow the system for the whole building.
It's gonna kill him.
Reconnect these two cables. There'll be a lot of noise. And every light bulb in this place is gonna blow. And as soon as that happens, you need to open that hatch. And then I want you to start running. Sara. Someone has to stay here. And someone has to open the hatch. And then someone's gonna be you. You don't understand. This is the only way.
I'm not leaving unless you're coming with me.
I am coming with you.
Exactly what I was thinking, man, that this...
Go.
That shit. No way he survives that. That's too much volts, bro.
Where's Michael? Sarah, where's Michael?
He's not coming back.
I need to
What do
go.
you mean he's not coming back? What do you mean by that?
He's not coming back.
No, he won't. Ain't no way he survived that. No. It's too much. Got electrocuted, bro.
I think we gotta go.
I'm the guy who blew the whistle!
You aided and abetted an escape, Mr. Bagwell.
It's for you.
You never said anything to me.
Because he knew you'd try to stop him. He knew you'd do anything to protect your family.
But I didn't.
This tape saying.
Well, if you're watching this, I'm glad. Because it means you're safe.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, not too long from now, there's gonna be another little Schofield running around. And Link, I want you to promise me, no matter what, they're gonna grow up knowing their uncle is never far away. I want to say that I love you both. Very much. And I want you to promise me that you're gonna tell my child. That you're gonna tell my child how much they're loved every day. And remind them how lucky they are to be free. Because we are. We're free now.
This movie or whatever, this was definitely for the fans. Was definitely for the fans. And you know, tears are there because, you know, every time I watch a TV show, right? Every time I watch a TV show, and when you see the journey of the characters, especially this is not the first TV show I've watched where the main character dies at the end. You know, the Sons of Anarchy, I was crying at the end as well. And we still got season 5 to watch. I'm pretty sure Michael is not going to be in season 5. And they definitely did this movie for the fans because, you know, that we didn't really get that closure. You know what I'm saying? And this is more of a closure situation because they did a time skip at the end, which I didn't have a problem with, you know. But to let us know how Michael went out, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the speculation of, okay, we thought he died from the tumor because we know it came back, you know, after the surgery he had. We knew it came back. So I just assume he didn't last the 4 years. You know, maybe even got to see his son. You know, that wasn't the case as we see in this movie here. That was not the case. So I'm usually the type of person where when it comes on to watching TV show, you're probably gonna always see me tear up at the end if it's a sad ending, right? It's a bitter sweet ending, right? You're probably gonna see that for the most part for most things that I watch, because I feel like when you've had that connection with a character, you know, throughout, you know, however amount of seasons, you know, when you have that connection with the character, I don't think, you know what the funny thing about it is, I never cried for the ending of Game of Thrones. You guys know how I feel about that anyways, because they ruined it. They ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's meant for me to cry or anything like that. I just felt like it could have had a great ending, a better ending, a better final season for that matter. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to wrap a show, if you're going to do things like I watch Blind Spot, you know what I'm saying? I cried at the end of Blind Spot, even though I never reacted to it on the channel, you know. And I binged that show. Like I literally watched that show over like, you know, a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? It was only 5 seasons. You know what I'm saying? And I binged it through, and it was like 20. I remember. I don't remember exactly, but it was like, I think it was like 23, 24 episodes per season. And that show really, in my opinion, it wasn't the greatest show in the world. You know what I'm saying? Overall, I would give that show like a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Like a 7 out of 10. But it was still, it was good enough to keep my attention. You know what I'm saying? I love the way how those seasons progressed. You know, and some people might not like it. You know, just like how people, kind of like somebody finally actually admitted in the comment section of under one of my reactions for Prison Break that, you know, watching the second season, because we just finished the second season just now on YouTube, and somebody finally admitted that, you know, watching the second season over again, you know, seeing your reactions and stuff like that, you know, it was a good season. It was a good season, you know, and they admit that they kind of got so infatuated with the first season and what they were doing, the planning and the escape and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I was saying. You know, that's why I said what I said about the first season, was that I totally understand or why I believe some people dropped the show, or maybe say that the show went downhill after the first season, is because that element was gone. That element of breaking out of prison and, you know, the planning, the escape and all of that stuff, right? That element was gone, and that's the reason why you started watching the show, so I can understand. But, you know, as I said from the first season, right, I said that the element that's going to carry this show is not going to be the breaking out of prison, because if they do that every season, it's going to become redundant and kind of dumb. If you keep just, oh, they escape, they get caught, they escape again, they get caught. Like, who the hell wants to watch that over and over again every season? There has to be some sort of progression beyond the prison, right, for it to stay interesting, right? And I talked about the political aspect that I was enjoying, so, and then it went from the political aspect to the government aspect of it, the whole company situation. So I enjoyed that. And here we are now, you know, end of season 4, now to the movie The Final Break, to see what really happened. I like what they did in this movie. You know what I'm saying? I love what they did in this movie. I love that it wasn't one of the brothers that got locked up. They chose to lock up somebody else. And they brought a little bit, you know what I'm saying, of that first season element. And as I said, this movie was done for fan service. They didn't need to do it, in my opinion, but it was great to watch nonetheless. So they just did it for the fans because, you know, there was that huge gap where it's just like, oh, we don't really know how Michael died. It was more of like they got exonerated, and then we just had the time skip. Michael was dead. So there was a gap. Not that it wasn't understandable. Anybody would have speculated that Michael died from the tumor, right? But they did this, and they kind of made, you know, show how Michael went out like a G. So that was pretty cool of them to do. And I'm pretty sure that, you know what I mean, I can definitely imagine that pitch meeting, you know what I'm saying, probably during that time, you know, the internet was boiling, you know what I'm saying, it was really coming around from blogs and all this other stuff that was going on around that time. This came out in 2009. That's the year that I got married as well. So I know at that time, like, the internet was really starting to really pick up, you know what I'm saying? Social media was around at the time. YouTube was definitely around at the time. So I don't know if people was reviewing TV shows at the time on YouTube around that time, but I know a lot of stuff was around that time. YouTube was just kind of like getting on his feet. I don't think there was ads on YouTube yet. I don't think people was being paid on YouTube yet at that time, if I remember correctly. So definitely the internet was definitely picking up, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff, right? So I know that, you know, maybe they saw all the love that was coming down for the show and stuff like that, and they decided to do this movie to kind of fill in the gap. And of course, getting the actors back shouldn't have been that hard, because they probably made a shit ton of money doing this show because it was so popular. So at the end of the day, as I said, this was a good movie. I love what they did with it. I love what transpired, them getting Sara out of prison, the elements that they presented in prison, seeing Gretchen again, seeing T-Bag again, seeing, you know, Sucre, Mahone, Lincoln, of course, you know, even the General as well. So they did a good job of bringing back the cast. They didn't really change anybody. Everybody came back to do their roles. And this was definitely a gift for the fans of the show. And it was definitely a gift to me because I love the show. I love the character of Michael. And believe it or not, he was my favorite character in the show. As I said, Michael is definitely, you know, top 5 for me. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the smartest characters that I've seen portrayed in a TV show, for sure. So sorry. So it's just one of those things, man, where I'm watching this and I'm just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys did it. This was awesome. Tearing up there at the end, seeing how Michael went out, the message. And let me tell you guys something, man. I think one of the reasons why I love watching TV, I know a lot of people that watch my reactions, they don't like the fact that I watch anime. I've literally had people comment under my reaction videos saying that, why does he watch anime? Anime is so stupid. Listen guys. I mean, furthermore, I'm gonna watch whatever the fuck I want to watch, so that has nothing to do with it. But let's just get that out of the way. But let me explain to you guys why I watch anime and TV shows, right? Believe it or not, anime has good story and life lessons, okay? Don't think, because a lot of people that think about anime, all they think about is Dragon Ball Z. That's as far as they go with what they've probably experienced or not experienced. That's what they envision it to be. Some people think anime is just another cartoon that their kids are supposed to watch. Anime is so much more than that. Just like how you sit down and you watch a TV show like Prison Break, anime is just like that. It has great story. They do all of this, these all different types of shows in anime. Of course, you have the stupid stuff. Just like how you watch TV shows and you have different kind of TV shows with different kind of stories and all this other stuff, anime has all those things as well. And you can look for those things. I'm pretty sure I could go look up an anime about prison or breaking out of prison and I could find it. And it's probably done better than this actual show here. I can tell you that. And the thing about it is this. The reason why I watch anime and TV shows is because both of them is good media. Okay? It's good media. It has life lessons in it. I've learned so many different things about life watching anime. You know what I'm saying? Just from a different perspective. And it's not to say that, oh, it's gospel or anything like that. In anything that you watch, in anything that you consume, right? You should be able to learn something from it. And that's what I go by. You know what I'm saying? That's what I go by. That don't mean that I'm going to sit down and be serious about everything that I watch just because of that. You know what I'm saying? If there's comedy, I'm going to laugh if it's comedy. But my preference is to watch things that teach me something, that can keep me going. Understand willpower. Never give up on things you're pursuing and stuff like that unless it's completely out of your reach. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest lessons that I learned from watching anime, and it's one of the things that's not present enough in American media to you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, it's just that willpower. You get what I'm trying to say? They don't push that agenda very much in America. You have to read books, you have to listen to self-help shit to get that kind of stuff. Japan Japan puts that in their media a lot because that's the message they want to portray to their kids. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some negative stuff as well. You know, too much fan service is too much fan service. We appreciate it, but too much fan service, you know what I'm saying? The boobs out and, you know what I'm saying, butt cheeks and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of this stuff is meant for teenagers, you know what I'm saying? In some ways, you could probably argue that that's out there too much in their media, but at the same time, there's always some great lesson to be learned in their media. And some of it, don't get me wrong, they make stupid shit too. You get what I'm saying? They make stupid shit too. It's so weird. But one of the things that I admire about anime is when they're trying to drill a certain lesson into you, they will put that in a character and just let that shit ride. You get what I'm saying? Some of the longest running animes of all time, One Piece, you know what I'm saying? If you look at those main characters and what they're about, they push friendship. You get what I'm saying? Which is one of the things that you don't see a lot in American media either. They don't really push that stuff. You get what I'm saying? Pretty much all the TV shows that are out these days, what do they push? Hatred, jealousy, all of this other stuff, right? They put that stuff at the forefront first before they would push certain other things. And a lot of, you know, positive things. And I'm not no tree hugger hippie or whatever the situation is, but I love to view positive reinforcements for my life, right? And I would hope that you guys want that too, right? And you know, I talk about this, you know, not to here trying to convince you to watch anime or anything of the sort. For all I know, you guys would never want to watch anime or whatever the situation is. You get what I'm saying? But don't tell me not to watch anime. You're always gonna see it on my channel because I watch anime. So if you don't want to watch it, fine. You don't have to watch it. You know, just watch the TV shows and all that, you know what I'm saying? And we good. You know? But I would say try it. I would say try and watch it. You know, Attack on Titan is probably one of the greatest animes of all time. Well, it's not a what if. It is one of the greatest animes of all time. You're looking for a great story to watch and thinking you can go into Attack on Titan with the most negative concept of anime and leave that. After watching that anime, you will leave feeling different. I've seen so many people who don't like anime who say they want to try it. How do I get into it? What's with the show? And I recommend them watch Attack on Titan because it's not a lot of episodes to catch up. I don't even think there's 90 episodes of the show yet. I don't even think so, right? I think there's probably like a little bit over 90, maybe. I don't know. But it's a good show to get into. I don't necessarily recommend longer animes like a Naruto or One Piece. Like I would think that if you find yourself liking anime, then you can dive into those shows that are, you know, a lot more episodes, longer running animes. But I would say if you want a great story, because I think that Attack on Titan, like, it has something for everybody. So you should try it. But in any case, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the reason why I fell in love with shows like The Walking Dead. You know, just from recommendations and stuff like that. But yeah, man. But as I said, guys, if you're looking at Prison Break was an incredible story. As I said, they did this for the fans. They did this for the fans, man. It's very obvious, you know. So yeah, man, this was a great movie. You know, kind of showing off those characters again. I don't need to go in depth about what happened. We just watched it. Okay. So incredible movie. This is gonna be a bitch to edit, but I'm gonna get it done. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. I know that some of y'all are not gonna stick around for season 5, so I'm gonna leave a preemptive thanks here for you guys if I've already did. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for these 4 seasons, man, and this movie. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.